Yeah. At least once.
Yeah. But I keep push.
That's all you can do.
It's like, hey, your level getting so good. You should try.
Do you have a certain belt where you would say you're not going to give them a belt if they don't compete? Like purple belt, brown belt? No.
Alive. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, get the cans on. Get the cans.
Wait.
Hello.
Mic check 1 2. How are you guys?
What's going on, y'all?
Doing good.
Hey. Welcome.
What's up, brother?
On the number 50 podcast.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up?
There we go. We're back.
We are here again. All right, for last podcast by the first season.
Season finale.
Openers and closers. That's what they call it.
Right.
And that's
We're finishers, Seth. We're finishers.
you guys did the podcast on this setup or on the old?
No, I think it was a different room.
On the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was better lights.
Yeah, this is an awesome setup you guys have here.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
nice.
like the setup.
Super professional.
Right. We are here. Before we start, shout out for our sponsors, Brave Kimonos, Santos Law, Forum, and
A high-profile immigration law service.
the best.
You guys,
the best.
if you know anybody that needs a law firm, you're around the Brazilians. Now you have your famous Brazilian now, half Brazilian now. So
It's true.
You're probably gonna know somebody. Hey,
They are the best. The best. I was on my school.
I'm doing my citizenship with them.
Awesome.
My visa.
I get my green card from them.
Max,
like not from that, but they
they
did
work
the process,
for
you know.
us.
And
Man,
like
they-
now one of the instructors on my school doing the process, the visa process. With
It can
them.
be a bit of
It's
a
like,
pain, that process, I hear.
It can.
Yeah.
Nah,
You gotta know who is you gotta know who knows how to do it properly. You know, even sometimes even other officers that works with law immigration don't know about jiu-jitsu scenario. They really work with people from jiu-jitsu as well. Flavia Sant, she does a lot of the Brazilian stars
Nice.
when they come from Brazil, like the singers, you know, like Whindersson Nunes, Luisa Sonza.
Tiririca.
Tiririca, I don't know. Some other many Tirulipa, and many other artists from Brazil. So, man, they're the
Good enough for the stars.
the only and best ones to go. You know, that's the way.
Awesome. Parker's Dental Care. If you're looking for a dentist, you know, check it out here in the Baltimore area.
And he's a black belt dentist,
Black
a
belt.
No
blue
way.
belt in jiu-jitsu.
No way. That's awesome.
he's a black belt level dentist.
Yeah.
He's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, that's so
There you
cool.
go.
Also, he do like mouth guard.
Mouth
you know,
guard, the
Nice.
custom
Custom
logo.
can put the logo,
Man,
everything.
if you break
That's
your
cool.
teeth, I hope you don't need it. But if you need it, you know.
I'm a huge fan of mouth guards.
Yeah,
I never roll
he's,
without him.
I hate the mouth guards, but
You just gotta get the right ones.
That's right.
It's
I can't
really
do it.
important.
Yeah.
I
Screws
hate
up
it,
I've
but
chipped
Screws
so
up my
many
breathing.
teeth, so I'm like, I gotta do it now.
I will do my mouth guard for my next fight
Yeah.
with him because my first fight, I finished the fight. You win or lost, you need to go talk to the doctor. You know, he check it out, and I have my mouth guard on my ear. Boom. But I finished the fight quick. I tap the guy, go talk to the doctor, and he like, you fought with this mouth guard? I'm like, yeah. I like. You are lucky, man. You don't get any punch because this is not gonna protect you anyway. I get like a $12 mouth guard on the Amazon.
It's
At
just
night,
a free $2 one.
A little boil and bite.
2 days before the fight, I figure out I lost my mouth guard. I buy one on the Amazon, mold it here in the hot water.
Yeah, there you go.
And go to fight. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I think I.
One more thing
Don't
before
do
we
that.
start. Man, if you want to support PBJJF, you can just subscribe. Just subscribe to the channel. But if you want to really be at a different level, now we monetize. So you can go and become a member at
Nice.
PBJJF
Podcast channel.
podcast at the channel. Man, only $4.99.
What a bargain.
Man,
There you go. Got some good guests on here.
yeah,
That's awesome.
Let's get all that money come back to the podcast. So
Sweet.
that's the way. We invest a lot in this
On the
podcast
podcast,
and
so,
everything, as you guys
Can
see.
tell, yeah.
Big
But,
difference.
yeah, but we don't do for that. So, but
Been
if it
like
comes-
6 months.
less,
4 months.
4 months,
right?
yeah.
April was when we were here.
A
4 months,
50 podcast in
yeah.
4 months.
There you go.
We push
Guys are
hard.
rocking it.
Yeah.
That's quite a season.
I mean, last time we were here, we didn't have this big news that we're sharing with you guys for the first time about.
Yeah, a lot of
right.
things changed.
Oh, yeah.
Both Seth and I have a new
By the way,
addition.
congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're
Thank
both
you.
expecting our first
That's
kids in
right.
December.
How did you
Yeah.
guys?
The family.
How did you guys found out?
Sally competed, and the next day we just had a suspicion, and she tested. She was like, "Yeah, I competed pregnant." So we're like, "All right, that's our gold medal baby right there."
Yeah.
That's awesome. Born a champion.
That's
Born
right.
a type,
right?
yeah.
That's right.
There you go. That's awesome.
That's cool.
What about how do you guys?
So yeah, like at the start of the year, we had a, not to bring anything down, but we had a loss of a pregnancy, unfortunately.
Sorry.
But appreciate it. But pretty quickly thereafter, my wife got pregnant again, and we were a little bit more, because we told family and stuff like that the first time. So the second time we were a little bit more
Wait.
timid, and we
Guarded.
we waited a little bit longer before we actually unveiled the news. And man, it's just been such an awesome experience so far. So we're super
Cool,
excited.
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Yeah,
did it
even-
change? Sorry.
So everybody tell me when my wife get pregnant too. Waiting, like I told my mom first. By the way, first person I called my mom. She's like, "Yeah, we're gonna be a grandma." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Shit, how long?" I'm like, "No, we just discovered, blah blah blah." How many people know? And I'm like, nobody. She's like, don't tell nobody. Wait for 3 months.
Yeah.
People, I'm like, she scared me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta tell nobody. Don't worry.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Apparently there's risk of it not working out, so some people wait quite a while.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, we waited a couple months, but
How did it change for you already? For you both personally?
training slightly less, but not too much change, thankfully. I think after December things will change a lot more.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure some
The
things out
nights
for
off
that.
his sleep
Yeah.
will change it for sure.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot more to change then, but right now things are okay. Sully's not able to train as much as she wants to, but
She's the one feeling all the change.
that's right. For now, I'm gonna take on that load. Hopefully,
I've become an expert at changing litter boxes.
it's all up to
Changing
you
what?
now.
Cat litter boxes.
Oh,
Because pregnant women can't do that. So I'm very.
Why-
we have
why-
4
why-
cats. There's some type of risk, some type of infection or something
Oh, yeah.
like that.
You
But
have 4 cats.
I have 4 cats and 1 dog, so I'm very good at taking care of
Taking
animals.
care
I'm
Hey,
also.
you're-
I know
you're
it's
like
come a
father.
baby.
You're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh no, 100%.
Father.
Preparation for the diaper.
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I can't even have a dog or a cat, a pet.
No.
I think the pet will.
Die.
That's us.
Don't do that.
Man, look, my car. I was thinking about this. Like, I put the map in the car. It's like, it drives like that car sending me back to training to Ogogi. I was like, what is going on? Even the car, I didn't put anything on the GPS.
Yeah.
It's like I look at the car, want me to turn. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even do anything. The car's already sent me back to work.
They're like, I don't
I was
want
like,
to go
no,
there.
I'm going to the other work.
Yeah.
But like what crazy it is. No, like that's like life is like now
Work,
meeting in the morning,
meeting, work,
working,
meeting.
teaching,
eat, work,
work,
sleep, train,
Train,
work.
repeat.
Good.
Yep.
figuring out the problems.
Yeah.
Come back. By the way, new mats are in, so we're
For the
upgrading
tournaments.
mats.
No way.
Larger and
That's
have
awesome.
10 area mats.
Yeah.
We hope to fill out enough people to eventually start doing 10 mat areas.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's the plan.
But
It's
it's-
already
More mats, the better.
big investment.
Yeah.
Big investment.
Big investment. Looking good.
Nice.
The mat's looking good. You feel
What
like
color?
Black
and gray.
Do you have a
black
video
and
for
gray.
them to show the
Nice.
logo in the middle? You sent to me.
Is it a different design?
Different designs.
Sweet.
Similar, kind of similar, but like, man, way
I'm
nice.
excited to see them.
I'm all into the design.
Are they going to be this Saturday?
This
Nice.
Saturday.
Just send these.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The logo in the center.
This will be in the center of each area.
Yeah.
You guys wish you could see this, but you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wait for, but you still have the chance to sign up.
That's
So
right.
if you go to pbjjf.smoothcomp.com,
See
you guys
first.
can
This one on the
register.
side, too.
Tomorrow's the last day to register for Baltimore Summer Open. Go there and sign up right
Go
now.
there and sign up
You
right
still
now.
got time.
Let's
Sign up
go.
right now.
Yeah, we have 2 students going out there for that.
Nice.
Travis and Izzy. They're going to be
Cool.
doing really
What
great.
about? What about?
White belt and both white belts.
Both
Actually.
white belt?
Yeah,
That's
both white
good.
belts.
Yep.
Yeah, father and daughter.
Oh, that's
Competing
awesome.
together,
That's
yeah.
That's
awesome.
exciting.
Yeah.
We have a different event we're doing
We-
this weekend
we
as
do,
well.
yeah.
We wanted to give it a little shout out. Grapple for Life is a charity for suicide prevention awareness. And so Grapple for Life is doing an invitational tournament in Martinsburg. So if anyone's in the area, it's not that far from the DMV area, but Grapple for Life, it's like $20 for a ticket. It goes towards charity, and there's going to be a lot of fights.
Like
4:30.
the super fights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a super fight. So it's arranged people. The organizer guy, he has a lot of connections. He's a really great guy, Gene Abelo, right?
Gene Abelo.
Oh, that's the wrong Gene.
Gene Fott.
Gene Fott. My
The
bad.
one and only Gene
only
Fott,
Gene
Seth.
Fott. But Gene he's done an awesome job putting together this event, and if anyone's in the area, there's a lot of great fights going on. It's
That's
gonna be
awesome.
like 4 till 10.
What
It's gonna
time?
be
What time is the event?
It starts at 4:30.
4:30. The doors
Yeah.
open.
It's going to be live streamed too.
Live stream. You know, our academy has like 14, 15
We have
people.
17 athletes competing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, super. We're gonna have
All
like
su-
how many
all
super
super
fights? That's
Yeah,
gonna be
and
awesome.
Yeah.
it's submission
A lot of
only.
fights.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm competing.
Cool.
Yeah. It's gonna
No
be,
gi, no gi.
Gi.
No,
I'm
gi.
doing gi. Yeah. A
Um,
lot of
but-
our students are doing no gi though.
yeah. Again, like you know, even if you can't make it, Grapple for Life is it's a jiu-jitsu based charity. So check out their website. It's Grapple 4 with the number 4.
Are you guys into the behind the scene, behind the event? You know, it's a charity, right? Are you guys aware of the whole organization behind it, like the suicide prevention? Because I think I saw the website and talks about the amount of like people that unfortunately take their lives. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a crazy numbers, right?
It's in collaboration with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yeah.
And so one of our close friends, Gene Fott, he owns one of the partial owners of Henzo Gracie Martinsburg. They recently opened up. He started Grapple for Life. And so we've been more than happy to support him and support the cause. And, you know, everyone's been affected in some way by suicide, unfortunately. So it's something that we really want to make sure that we're
They
putting
have
ourselves
like
out there and supporting.
some way people can like donate or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
believe there's links on the
Like
site.
on the
You can
site.
donate, even if you can't make it to the
Yeah.
invitational. You can make a donation, and it all goes
Cool,
towards the AFSP.
Go there and support, guys. Hey, after Baltimore Open, you can drive a little couple of
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
an hour.
Yeah, it's an
Can
evening
go,
affair.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
Definitely.
Or
Yeah, we
try
got-
to figure out the live stream.
Yeah, watch it
Yeah.
live.
It is
right,
gonna have a
see
live
what-
stream. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we have kids, adults competing, the whole lot.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Whole range.
Shout out to
Grapple for
Grapple
Life.
for-
Grapple for Life.
For life.
Think for you guys doing.
Yeah.
Definitely. It also, they're also build jiu-jitsu up. You know,
It does.
Yeah.
There's benefits into the
Yeah,
foundation.
there's tons of different schools
Build
coming.
jiu-jitsu. New people come to watch and maybe get interested about joining jiu-jitsu. You know, more people knowing about jiu-jitsu.
That's
More
right.
people supporting the cause. You know, that's great. That's amazing.
Absolutely, man. We're looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Excited. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
And come to the compete worlds.
Yes.
if you can. I know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
life is kind of
Yeah.
changing. You know,
We'd
quite
like
a
to.
bit. You
It's
know,
getting
but,
crazy.
we'll be excited to see you guys at Worlds. It'll be definitely good to see you guys competing.
Love to be there, man.
Put the name-
last
put the name-
time you have like good brackets on brown and black belts.
Yeah, I was asking if you have any small brown belts because that's us.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I think what
Tiny
I
guys.
see, I think at least sign up already. I think
I think Garcia Jr.
Junior Garcia.
He told me. I think he's like light feather, brown belt.
Yeah, I've fought him
Black
before.
belt feather, yeah.
He messed me up good.
He's like the little guy is stronger I ever trained. Like he's the stronger little guy I ever trained.
I love that dude. He's so
You're
cool.
like, well, you little boy. He's strong. He's strong.
Yes, he is very strong. He's an awesome dude. I love that guy.
Gabriel, I think Six Blade Market.
Oh yeah, Gabriel.
He competed.
He competed
Pens.
He won. He won the bracket. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's
Ray and I
master of it.
used to be in different age brackets, so we could at least compete and not just basically fight each other.
Yeah.
But now we're
division
both
guys
masters.
compete? What division? What weight?
I normally compete at like 145 to 150.
It's
Same.
Light feather.
Yeah,
Light
light
feather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if we're going to be in the same division, I'll move up. I'll move up to 155.
Nice.
Ghana.
Yeah.
That's
The
cool.
Gabriel did a nice final with a guy from Pittsburgh. I don't know if he beat this
That's
guy,
so,
but it's like
yeah.
good match.
Mm.
If you, probably on YouTube if you guys wanna check it out. It's
Yeah.
like a good fight. Like
Nice.
I'm like fuck this guy's.
And it's the opportunity. I was talking to you guys earlier. Right? It's the opportunity to really put your name in the history.
Right.
Right. We all hope to PBJJF to grow, like to be the largest and biggest federation. I think we're on the path. The work we
You're on
put
the way,
is
you're on the
daily.
way.
Man, sometimes there's so much work that I want to quit. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm done.
JP yesterday, man. I can't do it. Figure it out that by yourself. I'm like, no man, don't leave me alone.
Yeah,
You're his
Don't-
lifeline, man. You got to help Raymond back
like,
in.
hey, don't leave me alone,
No,
man.
I say this kidding, but man, it's insane. It's like
It's not hard. It's not worth
figuring
doing.
out all, bring people together, connect, explain the vision, explaining the professionalism, educating the rules, educating people, figuring out our own challenge, our own mistakes, our own weakness, right, and the strengths, and I think that's so making. It's like every day it's a new challenge, man.
Every day.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
And then nice medals. We won nice medals. We won, like
Bigger, larger mats.
larger mats, and then but it's a challenge. But we got people like you guys that support the cause. You support
Absolutely.
the growth of PBJJF, and we're doing. Now we're going to Texas,
No way.
That's
Florida.
We're going to Texas.
That's
next week,
amazing.
yeah.
You
Probably
know?
Texas, February,
Awesome.
probably.
Where in
February,
Texas?
Dallas.
Dallas.
They goes like Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin,
Cool.
like the triangle. And
But we will start from Dallas.
That was the first event. Then probably Orlando.
Orlando.
or Kissimmee, the area. You're just trying to
We keep push,
push.
keep push.
Of course.
But
Of course.
yeah, that step will be hard.
We're close with Brian Marvin. He owns Henzo Gracie Houston. So, if
They,
you guys...
they got a lot
try
of good
try
schools
to
in
help
there.
us with the
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys
connection,
go to Houston,
Yeah.
we'll be
It's
sure to let him
definitely
know.
important.
Probably we like beginning of January. End the year in January, go travel down there to like doing some
Talk to people.
Nice.
connections, Yeah.
I mean, Austin's blowing up. It's like becoming a new jiu-jitsu capital,
Yeah.
It's happening.
New Mecca.
Yeah.
New Mac.
And
That's-
Texas.
It's New California.
California.
Yeah, right? No, it
Yeah.
is.
We're gonna hit California and Texas.
Nice.
Texas first, California after.
Work,
Heading
your,
out
work your
west.
way
But-
across.
But then
Yeah,
we're
they goes
bringing
in
them back.
the school, Texas, Florida.
Texas and
first,
Florida already.
And then we will try
Then
California.
California.
Nice.
Then we bring California, Texas, and Florida to DMV.
JMV.
There you go. I like
Worlds will be here.
Imagine the
next
worlds, man.
will be
Imagine
here.
the worlds, people coming from these places to compete here. We go have like a
There's got to be more stuff around the capital of the nation. you know?
yes.
Like, I like that.
With the we
It's-
talk about
it's,
this with the
the
powers.
most important place in the
Power.
world. I said in the last podcast something. I said DC sucks, but DC not sucks. The traffic around the DC sucks.
Yes, that is true.
The
Yes.
traffic around the sea, man, it's
Yeah, we talk about this last time.
crazy. DC is beautiful. It's the museums, like the art, the history we have
But
in
the
DC.
traffic sucks.
But actually, I realized that's not in DC. The traffic is around DC, outside of DC. You know, inside DC.
The commuter beltway.
Yeah, that's the. Every time we go, it's.
That's one thing we're lucky. We're in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, so we get to avoid most of that. We have a lot of commuters from the DMV, but like, it's actually pretty nice out there with not a lot of traffic.
Easy traffic.
No, it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Beautiful. It's man, yeah, it's, and like, for us, it's kind of weird. Every time, because we have seen this everything. You probably feel like that too. Everything's a movie. Like you walk, it's like, first time I went to like a double T, I was like, man, I'm in a movie. like you know the moves when the guys stop in the they're stopping like coffee, like to get breakfast.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm in a movie. And then I go to California. First time I got in California ever.
Like,
I was
I'm in a
15 years
GTA.
old.
GTA.
First thing,
San Andreas.
I got in. Seriously, I got out of the airport. I was like, man, this is a GTA. It's crazy because
And you know everything about it.
everything is exactly like that. It's like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we in
It's
Brazil,
it's kind of like Vice City with Miami. There's a lot of stuff that's similar there.
yeah, it's kind of like you see, and then watch this in New York, and I was like, man, I've seen this in the movies, right? And then because in
King
Brazil,
Kong on this
on this building, that's the building that Spider-Man was doing. That's kind of how I feel because we watch a lot of movies. Most of the movies in Brazil that we watch in Brazil are from here, you know. So it's kind of like we're really see.
Well, like 90% of superhero movies are set in New York, so like that's the star there.
But California, you see a lot of, you know, and even now I was like, I see like, oh, this Pennsylvania. I was like, cool, man, that's awesome. Pittsburgh, you know, when they talk, I was like, oh, I was there. It's kind of funny, you know, like to feel that. I don't know if you guys feel because
You guys
I
here.
mean, when we go somewhere that's like novel and new, you know, like of course every time you go to New York City the first time, you kind of get that feeling standing in Times Square and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've
But
never been to California though.
No,
No, I've
You should.
done a layover in California, but that's about it.
But now they-
PBJJF Los Angeles, you gotta come.
But
hey, man,
The
that'd be
Los,
awesome.
But now California,
Los Angeles Open.
it's like, man, too many homeless, a lot of drug dealers. I'm like, man, it's different than the first time.
Yeah.
First time, like, you get in Venice Beach, it's nice, see people lifting, you know. I'm like, fuck, that's cool. Now, my last time I be there with my wife, different. Yeah, I'm more scared than enjoy. You understand? First time I enjoy everything. You understand? And now, like, I'm like, fuck, too many homeless. It's different, you know.
So we're not missing out. We just stay
Probably
here.
not. What do you guys say? Have you guys seen the videos of people getting through the stores?
Yeah,
and
that
taking
happens a
stuff?
lot in
Have you seen that?
California now. Yeah.
Have you seen those videos?
Like looting and stuff.
I don't
No,
know.
people going to stores. I don't know the name, but going to stores and take
grabbing
like
everything,
food or whatever
running.
and
Oh, wow.
leave. Yeah.
They went to like a store and took like
Try to steal like
$500,000
$100,000
in like products.
Dang.
Nothing surprises me at this point.
No,
Like,
why
I-
not? Why not?
Just ever since COVID, the world has seemed to be just insane. I
It's
mean, like
true.
look at all the natural disasters going on right now. It's like the world is ending. It's just like
It's true.
I've just like every day I see something in the news that's just like I should be shocked, but I'm just like, okay.
it's
Just
fine.
another.
Oh god, another school shooting or something like. It's just every day. It's
Yeah.
nuts out there. It's nuts.
No, I have. Sometimes I think about it. It's like, man, what would I do
What,
to
in,
those guys?
in a shooting situation?
No, like coming through and try to grab something from my store.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I saw like
If I'm an employee there, I'm not doing anything because I'm probably not paid enough to do something about that.
but the owner.
Yeah, if it's like a small mom and pop store and it's your livelihood, that's different. I don't know. It depends on where it is. It depends on police response time. I don't know.
I saw something like if you stole something below 800 or 1,000, nothing happens. You good.
Yeah,
They don't even
Yeah,
bring you.
I'm not
to
really
the
sure
jail.
how insurance handles that type of stuff. And yeah, retail's out of my expertise. I worked at GameStop for like 8 years, but that's about all I know about retail. It's just scanning barcodes.
That's
GameStop is huge to us when like a couple years ago we come to like video game is so expensive in Brazil to us. You know, like
I've heard
like Apple, you know, is real expensive. And every time we come to here, like you wanna go in a GameStop, get the used PlayStation's game or whatever. And on real back in the day, I think like 13, 14, they sell like iPads or a couple old iPhones too on the game
I think they
store.
still do that.
Yeah, you get a good price.
Like refurbished.
Yeah, buy some 2, 3, sell in Brazil, pay for the tickets.
Hey, that it's funny. Max has a story when
No, stop with that.
Put him on the
Everybody
spot.
tried to he tried to
Smuggling related
that's
story.
a funny story. Tell them what you brought to Brazil one time.
That is good.
That you're gonna be
That is
shocked
good.
with this one.
That's shocking a lot of people. One
You're
time,
not gonna get in trouble for this, are
No.
you?
no,
Okay.
no.
I don't think so. But like one time, 2013, I won a tournament. I have the ticket to compete on Pan Am's, you know. But man, on that time I'm like broke. Living the jeans, sleeping in the mat, you know, no money for nothing.
Yeah.
1 week before the tournament, I was talking with a friend, and I'm like, man, I go travel like in 1 week, and I have like $50, you know, and it'll be 2 weeks in California for Pan Am's. It'll be hard. I don't know what I do. I talk to my dad. He don't have money to give me, and like, hey, I have a guy I do personal training with him, and we talk about like it's not tires. Como que fala?
Wheels.
The wheels.
Oh, okay.
He wanna buy new wheels for his new Civic, you know. His Honda
Wheels or tires?
Wheels.
The wheel itself.
Wheels.
The wheel.
And 17. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
huge
Yeah.
wheels, you know.
Big
Wanna buy
rims.
some wheels. He showed me some ones on a USA is way cheaper, and he asked me when I travel down there he can buy when he give me money if I bring it to here. I told like I bring it to here, and he like how we gonna do that? I'm like tell me I want $400. If he pay me $400, I bring it to him. And he like, how we gonna do this? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I don't figure it out, I go wait for 2 weeks and I pay his money back later. I don't know, but I need his money now. And he get the point, you know, contacted him. The guy transferred the money and he bought the wheels and sent it to the place I will be. You know, I will be on a Marcelo's house. It's like a cousin of my professor, Julio, you know. When I get that, the rules are already there. I'm like, fuck, they're big ones. I don't have idea how I'm gonna bring this. Four. Don't have idea how we're gonna bring this to Brazil. And Brazil is hard, man, on immigration. You know, you get there, they want to tax everything. They want to like you pay for everything you bring. Then I mean. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta win the tournament to make some noise when I arrive on a airport, you know. I get there, win the Pan Am's, take the purple belt, won the tournament, you know. And one day after, I talked to Marcelo. I said, hey, Marcelo, you know the rules? I need to bring to Brazil. And he's like, you crazy motherfucker, how you gonna do this? Blah, blah, blah. He old man, and like, this kid, this why. And he bring like it to stores, and we buy like some bags, but like mobile bags, you know, like soft material. And I put
like gift bags.
like gifted bag, but like it has like zipper or whatever. We can close.
Gotcha.
And I put the rules there, but I start to feel like. I'm like, fuck, these rules will be like, I'll fuck up when I get in Brazil. And we put on a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Roll each one on one blanket. And then travel to Brazil. Boom. When I arrive, put the medal on my chest. I have like 2 more friends. When we pass an immigration, we start to celebrate like crazy. The champion's here! Blah, blah, blah. We start to walk. When get close, we start to yell like, we're the champion! Pan American champion! Go. We pass it. I'm like, oh no, when I pass, I'm like, I don't believe it. And I call my friend, hey, I have his rules here in Brazil. Come to him, tell him to pick me up in the airport.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
Like, we gotta win.
You draw so much attention to yourself that
Yeah,
that
and they're like, go. You yelled too much.
nice.
And I passed.
There you go, man.
Everybody
great
gotta.
one.
You have to have a jiu-jitsu shirt. Usually works.
Works a lot, yeah, helps.
The guy says like, go move
Yeah,
next.
go.
It's probably just geese
That-
anyway.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's crazy, man. I put it on the cars, the bags on the cars.
Yeah.
But like, backpack on top or whatever to like, maybe they don't understand. And come yell like, champion! We pass. It's crazy. But
Now they can't stop you now.
There you go.
It's
Now
out
you
there.
know. Hey, they might know now.
Yeah, they know, but there's nothing.
but I don't need to do this anymore. Thanks
Exactly,
God.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I
But
always.
these guys don't know how he helped me, man. He don't know. He just like I pay somebody to bring this to me, blah blah blah. But like probably I'm not gonna travel, whatever. I don't know. Or I come one time I come with $100 for 2 weeks. When my money is done, I'm like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I come to my professor. I'm like I don't have any more money to eat. I'm like okay. Everything he eat, I eat. when he don't eat, I don't eat.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
the way.
Like,
What about you guys? When are you guys planning to go to Brazil sometime soon? What is the?
Definitely, I have family in Brazil now, so we're gonna have to push it back a little bit now that we have a kiddo coming. So hopefully in at least half a year we'll be able to go out. As long as the kid can fly on a plane, I don't think I want to fly with an infant. So yeah, but we'll be visiting southern Brazil.
Porto Alegre.
Florianópolis, right? Floripa is.
Floripa is
right?
beautiful.
No, Porto Alegre. Porto Alegre is beautiful too.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
looks
beautiful.
beautiful.
Porto
I be
Alegre.
this time like 2 weeks ago. I'll be in Balneário,
Oh yeah.
Camboriú. It's beautiful. Hey, it's the most expensive place I ever been in Brazil.
Really?
It's like I walk on the beach, or my daddy live on a neighborhood on the side, it's not on the expensive yard,
Yeah.
But he bring me on the beach, we walk there, blah blah blah, and like he like, hey, come here to see the price of the apartments. And like apartment with like 1 bedroom, whatever, like over 1 million reais. Everyone, it's like I don't found any apartment. It's like cheaper than one, like less than 1 million.
Like
Balneário is like one Ferrari for every three. One Ferrari for every three.
Three person.
Person
Wow.
there.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. Balneário is
Yeah.
like, man, you see like all the crazy cars.
Yeah, I walk on the beach like a Porsche.
But the thing is-
but it's not normal in Brazil, do you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
But the cars are like, they're like 10 times the price of the cars here. I
So it's
let
even more
you know,
impressive.
like a Ferrari here is 10 times more expensive than a Ferrari here.
Oh wow. So it's
Crazy.
10 times more impressive.
10 times more impressive.
It's more
Like,
impressive, yeah.
How?
Like,
Like, what are those
talk about
guys
cars, you guys go get like in shock.
Yeah.
If like
The
I don't know,
price,
it's like
the
a
price.
Corolla here. Like
I mean, it's so bad they got to get wheels smuggled into the country.
It's crazy.
it's crazy. He gave me $400. He buy the rules here, and he save like maybe 3,000, 4,000 reais.
Wow.
I've been learning more about Brazil, and what's crazy to me is I didn't realize how giant Brazil is.
big, yeah.
Because like in all the maps when I was going to school, Brazil looked like it was like half the size of the continental U.S., but it is at least the same size as the continental
Close,
U.S.
close, yeah.
It's crazy. Like if you overlap them, it's just nuts. And my whole life up until like the last 6 months, I had no idea. But
What
yeah.
did you learn about Brazil that it brought your attention? Like,
We watched a Geology Now. Was that what it's called? Geography Now.
Oh,
Geography
yeah,
Now
with,
is a great. It's a great YouTube channel. So like, just for fun, we watched that together, and that gave us a lot of info that I thought was interesting. And she was like
Nice.
confirming or denying how accurate stuff was. Yeah, it's just general info on the country and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But I've just been more immersed ever since I've been trying to learn it, Portuguese that is. Just going on doing Duolingo every day and stuff like that.
What have you been doing recently in your Portuguese lessons, Seth?
Really, it's really silly.
Maçã.
Hold on.
Maçã.
Give me a second.
Banana.
Ooh, I know that. I know that one.
I like tubarão.
Banana.
Tubarão.
Tubarão.
Is one of my favorite words because I had to really work on that
Tubarão.
sound.
Hey, tubarão. Tubarão.
Yeah.
Fogo de
Chão.
Fogo de chão.
No marketing.
Fogo de chão.
No. More than not even paying us to do it.
There's some word I always have trouble with.
João. My name is João.
João.
João's hard.
João's
Like
hard.
because of
Everybody go John. JP.
JP. Yeah.
JP is better.
Yeah, I like
João
JP.
Paulo.
JP's easy.
JP's easier.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, but it's hard because I'm old now. So.
What's your favorite word besides tubarão?
Tubarão. They got a
Dang,
music.
that's you took away my go-to favorite word. It's tubarão.
Second favorite.
I like maçã.
Maçã?
Maçã. I like cenoura.
Cenoura.
Cenoura. Yeah, I'm just learning like random food words right now. It's useless.
It
I want to
is-
learn conversational
You will.
stuff, but like all
You
they're
gotta
teaching.
start with the food, Seth. This is building blocks.
Before they taught me how to say hello, they taught me like 11 ways to describe a bee eating an apple or something stupid like that. It's like
Abelha.
abelha. Yeah.
But I think that's important. So maybe the next couple podcasts we might do in Portuguese.
Yeah.
When my daughter learns Portuguese, I'll learn Portuguese. I think. My
That'd
wife
be
still
good.
doesn't talk to me in Portuguese.
What's the
even though I
strategy?
ask
You
her
guys
to.
will try to speak in Portuguese and home?
She's
or
gonna speak
English, or
Portuguese and I'm gonna speak English. I think is the strategy.
Good.
We'll see how that goes.
I
It's
try
gonna be
to
fun.
push most I can Portuguese at home. Cause I know she will learn English on the school at the gym or whatever, you know.
I hear that it when they're bilingual like that, they learn how to speak later. So
I heard that.
Yeah,
takes-
take a little bit longer.
it takes them
my
a longer
wife,
time to
my
learn
daughter,
how to
my
speak
wife.
in general. And they learn processing language completely differently if they're learning two languages at the same time.
And now it's strange because like some like numbers she counted sometimes like half the numbers in Portuguese and half the numbers in English, you know,
Yeah.
or like colors like blue and pink. She like blue is blue. She like azul. She say azul, blue in Portuguese, and pink is like rosa, and she keep like mix everything, you know. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like, but I try to push more Portuguese at home.
It's probably better to learn two languages when you're that age rather than
Nah, for sure,
36.
for sure.
Our daughter's gonna learn Appalachian, so she's gonna be a country girl.
Learn why?
Like a country accent.
Do you know?
She's
do you know
gonna
how
have
to
a
say it?
nice
Do
slime.
you know? Do you have
little-
an accent?
I could do an accent if you want me to do an accent.
We could do it.
From the hollers of
I
West
can-
Virginia over here, JP.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I can see the accent now.
That's right.
Because it's hard.
It's
to-
grossly
I will let you
stereotyped.
You can go. Can keep going.
But no, I mean, yeah, we don't.
Valeu.
We're gonna have a nice little.
You got that? Valeu.
Valeu? No sé.
Kind of like
No,
thank you.
no,
Kind of like thank you.
That's a word I always get mixed up because I learned Spanish in school. So I
I
get
got a D in Spanish.
I
class.
get I didn't do too well, but I get my
You can
Spanish.
idea everything. Don't worry.
I get my
That's why I
old
start training.
Spanish
Hey.
programming mixed up with my Portuguese that I'm trying to learn. So like
Sally's over here.
There's
Like, yeah, it's-
there's some
it's
words.
bad.
Yeah, she's like there's some words that are similar but different, and that's actually giving me more trouble than if I never learned Spanish.
Or the
at all.
signification is completely different, you know. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I be on Panama on the connection, you know. Look how crazy. They speak Spanish with me. I can understand everything. I can understand. When I go to try to speak back,
They can't.
no, I block it, and I start speaking English.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this guy. Forget out my English.
do you think it's because Portuguese is closer to Latin than Spanish is, and so like it's like more centralized in the like family tree
It's
of
cool.
languages.
Probably if I just start to speak Portuguese, they will understand me. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like here when people come to talk with me in Spanish, that happens a lot.
Oh, really?
Like an American, whatever. I go on somewhere, they start to. I'm like, oh, we can. Let's try English.
Yeah.
You know, and automatic they come to talk in Spanish. I turn it to English. You know, there I can't. I don't know. I can't. I block. I'm like, I don't know how to.
I think I
speak
feel
Spanish.
because your second language is English now. So our second language is English. If you speak Spanish to me, sometimes I want to find a word. So the second word that comes, Portuguese is already kind of on the side because you're like, oh, I gotta speak a different language. That's how I feel. At
And
first.
come English first.
And then like your second language is English. So you're not really, like, I feel like I'm not really trying to process in Spanish. Spanish is probably like a third language that we kind of don't know, you know, like we can kind of figure it out, but every time you like you want to say like celular, cell phone, oh, you know, like I don't know how to say celular in Spanish, like cell phone, you know, you could say celular, it would probably work, but
Yeah.
you feel like the brain is kind of like trying to tell your second language if you're not speaking Portuguese.
Right.
You speak Russian to me, it's like English,
yeah.
you know, like that's kind of.
Have you
I
ever
feel
tried to
that
teach jujitsu to someone who doesn't speak the same language as you?
Sure. When
Well,
I
here-
come when I come from
When we came,
Early on, I'm sure. Yeah.
I
That
did
was
that
a-
for a long time.
but yeah, I think it's a.
But jiu-jitsu universal.
Yeah, it's a universal language.
Yeah.
My first class was like this. I arrived on Saturday. Sunday we did like an open match. My friend showed me the schedule. He like, 6 p.m. is your class, okay? I'm like, what the fuck? What are you gonna teach? I'm like, okay, what are you gonna teach? I'm like, we work on a close guard this week. I'm like, all right. I get home. I put like all the body parts. Boom, 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 boom. Translate the body parts. And then like, okay, I know the body parts. Now I need to teach this. I just memorized the words and the body parts I wanted to talk. You know, I'm like, okay, your hand. I say like hand in the collar,
Hand here,
collar,
hand here.
hand here.
Yeah.
Boom, grab, hand here, grab. Okay, break the posture. Break. I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
like boo, whatever. Say something like.
Professor Cassiano is very
Yeah.
similar.
And then keep progress like this. But people understand at the end when they visualize, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Like maybe
like
3, 4, 5 months kind of
The
like
stereotype that like the jiu-jitsu instructor stereotype of the snap, where like when you're teaching something, you'll like snap so people see what you're referring to. You know, so I feel like
I'm-
those
This
little
arm, this arm right here.
yeah, like non-verbal communication cues. I think that's really helpful for people, even if you don't speak the same
That's
language.
right.
You know, like the
Yeah,
snap
I
or-
still do some things like this. My hand here, guys. Oh, look at my
Yeah,
hand.
yeah,
My
of
hand
course.
is here.
Yeah.
I keep it with that things too.
Yeah.
That sometimes like, especially when people over that side here, whatever, you know, and you do something with this hand, they can't see you. And I tell, hey guys, go around, check this hand. This is really important, you know. Look my look this.
I mean, it's literally body language, the whole thing. So, man, like as long as you have eyes, you can figure it out.
I kind of treat it like when I'm teaching a class, I treat it like a performance, like a stage play. So we'll actually have the students all gather up at the same part of the mat, so that way we can adjust what they see, right? So, you know, I'll show different angles and I'll move my body depending on what I want people to see.
I'm a heavyweight. I prefer they move.
What's that?
I prefer they move.
Well, I mean, it also makes it a little bit more convenient.
And they're
for-
like, hey guys, look, go to this side here, walk.
but then you'll have people who are like
I
straggling behind and not.
Yeah, but I feel this make the pay attention more on me, especially the higher belts, because sometimes you do the move and the higher belts on the fundamentals class,
just
whatever.
kinda-
They're like,
whatever.
and when I say like, okay, going to the other side, and he don't go, I'm like,
Did you see that?
and
on,
he understand that he need to look at me, he need
Yeah.
to pay attention.
Come on, man.
I like that, yeah.
What number did I hold up?
Yeah.
You didn't see.
Yeah, you
You
gotta,
didn't see that.
you gotta pay attention.
That's why I'm gonna sweep and we roll.
Got him. Got him.
That's true. And going back to the Portuguese, it's kind of a fun, interesting segment.
Sure.
Seeing how people see Brazil, you know, how you guys are seeing Brazil. What do you have a favorite song?
Funk, toots, toots, toots. Just kidding.
Favorite.
I guess her favorite song, right? Would be your. What do you guys usually listen from Brazil?
She has a bunch of songs she listens to that I like. I don't know any by name.
Like what?
Really.
I don't know if we can.
I like
play
Dua
here.
Lipa. Isn't she Brazilian? No.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Dua Lipa.
I don't know.
Garota de Ipanema.
I would have
Olha
figured
que
she would have said
coisa
something when I
mais
heard her.
linda,
Mais
mais
cheia de graça é essa.
I know that one.
Bossa Nova, Bossa Nova.
Oh, hell yeah. Bossa Nova's
Bossa Nova.
this
Yeah.
badass. I
And
love
my
Bossa Nova.
students now.
I liked Bossa Nova before I married her. It's just
cool,
like,
cool.
I always liked that. I can't say a bunch of artists off the top of my head. I would just always put on the Spotify playlist. and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to it.
that's
Yeah,
My
no,
st-
I love that.
Bossa Nova.
My
too.
students
MPB
now
too.
loving O Rapa and Nath Roots. Cause like I always get there, put on the sound, you know. Like, what is this? I'm like O Rapa or Nath Roots. Most of the time I put these to play, like not most of the time, but like maybe like last 2-3 months, you
Yeah.
know. I'm like this. I'm like sometimes I pick like a guy or like a song and I keep it playing this like for a couple months, you know. And I'm on Nath Roots and O Rapa now for like maybe 5 months, I don't know.
Man, there you
Yeah, and every class I go there, boom, boom, same song. But they start like and they ask me like, what's this? I'm like, okay, I'll send you the Spotify link. It's cool.
What else? What kind of song? Rocky, like a 2000 rock music.
It's always live performances.
Engenheiros da Bahia, I like that too.
Charlie Brown Jr.
Charlie Brown Jr.
Yeah. It's good,
Meu escritório é na praia, eu tô sempre na área.
good folksy stuff. I like it. I like
You
it.
gotta show him the funk.
Brasil.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, dum, dum. Yeah. She hates that song. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I like to put it on to annoy her.
But like Brazilian music is huge.
Oh yeah.
It's like, man, 2 men segments. You can tell like this, like pagode, samba, funk, rock, bossa nova. Man, 2 many things. Sertanejo. And then now we start to like
Country.
brega funk because that's like more on north. You know, some of these guys like do million views on YouTube or whatever, and he not famous on like on south example, you know,
Yeah.
or like on north he's huge.
Does that happen here too? Like the guy's
Yeah.
famous in
Like regional
Ohio.
artists.
Very famous in Ohio, or not Ohio, like middle north.
Less nowadays because just of
Yeah, so
the internet,
social media and the
stuff like
internet's
that.
kind of made it.
But back in the day, like West Coast rappers versus East Coast rappers. So like,
That would be the.
Yeah, that's true.
I
They have
think I watched
beefs.
something about. Yeah, they have like
oh yeah,
fights and. How's the country music? You guys like country?
I like bluegrass.
Not a big country fan, you know. Like I like some Johnny Cash. Like I don't like pop country is the thing.
I see.
Like I like some good, like Ray said, like bluegrass stuff that tells a story is pretty cool. But
I
like,
see.
no, I can't stand the like.
What is the stories on the pop country?
Yeah,
What they talk about in pop country?
big
Blue
trucks.
jeans in my
Big
tight
truck.
jeans.
Yeah, like I don't know, like
He's
Dirt
good
road
at
with my
accent.
truck.
it's just like
Yeah.
trucks and jeans and beer, and it's just like oh
that
god,
the,
on the 4th of July. Like it's just not me really. But
see.
no, I do like some classic country.
I see.
But just not.
I
not
think
the-
in Brazil
not
we
the
kind of
pop
have
stuff.
like similar. We have the sertanejo universitário. It's like the country university country. University.
It's a little bit more young.
College
Yeah.
country. I think that would be better. College country. You talk about girls, beer.
How to be a rich guy from his daddy money.
Yeah, like that's the thing about a lot of the pop countries. It's just really disingenuous. They act like they're because like Ray and I live in it's Appalachia, and
Appalachia. So.
Appalachia.
What is that?
And these guys making the big country songs like are not from that area. They're all super wealthy and super rich, but they're just kind of pandering to people that are not that way. It just rubs me the wrong way usually.
Yeah, I don't know much about the country music. I remember my dad listened to like back in Brazil, old 60s,
Harry
country
Nilsson.
music.
Sorry, Harry Nilsson is another country artist that I like. Just classic stuff.
We
Older
gotta
stuff.
research.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like country. The Brazilian country news, I think it's probably similar. The old country in Brazil, I like that too. It's probably similar to the country here.
Leonardo, Bruno Marrone.
Milionário José Rico.
Eu dormi na praça, pensando nela.
When are you starting your music career?
You guys getting
You got a nice voice,
You
man.
guys getting the karaoke episode here.
I love karaoke, man.
Dude, same.
Do it. Let's,
Same.
It's so funny, man.
I
you
tear
two
up some
will cut
karaoke.
us.
I'm terrible singer, but I love a singer.
No,
I guess
I
great
love
voice.
that. I'm like,
If you only play karaoke, they might not cut us because there's no. They're not.
we don't know.
singing.
Hey, whatever. We not monetize that much. We don't care.
No, but I mean like they start to strike.
Yeah, like
take the
licensing
channel.
strikes and stuff.
I think they just.
But there's
don't.
probably karaoke versions of songs that are license free. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we could maybe do that, and we could do like a video game.
Real game play like in FIFA.
Do you guys play FIFA?
I don't play with the GP anymore.
I'm not a big. I'm not a
Uh-oh,
big.
what happened?
I'm not a big FIFA guy. I don't know much about it. I would definitely get schooled.
Aí de novo esquentou lá. Sorry guys, we go
good.
figure out the
As long as
Camera.
we got an archive, we're good.
We are.
That's good.
the audio is good. The audio is good.
Excellent.
Problem is like
What is
Sure. We go get the new-
What is the game
new
you
battle.
guys should play shooting games?
I mean, like I have before.
I have played shooting games before.
I have been known to take part in like. I don't
But
know.
now I'll be a daddy. I wanna play different games. Just kidding.
Yeah, like,
Kid-friendly games
Yeah.
only.
The last,
Go back for Mario, Sonic.
like I played Destiny still. I think we talked about this. Like I played Destiny still.
Yeah, we did. Call of Duty.
Last Call of Duty I really played was like Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, not the one that just came out. I just beat Final Fantasy 16, but like I played nerdy games, like
Yeah, you
really,
do.
really nerdy.
Sounds over there nodding.
Yeah, she's nodding.
She
she
like, yeah.
she enjoyed it though. She was
She
saying
like,
it was
I'm in
stupid.
love
Then she
with my
watched.
nerdy
She
guy.
watched. She watched to the end.
He's so cute.
Yeah, no. I
But
tried
hey,
to play
let
Call
me
of
tell
Duty, man.
let me tell you guys something. Every time I'm in a warm up area, I see the nerd guy coming with the belt all bad with the glass. I'm like, fuck, this guy's dangerous. So the big guys jumping with the phone or
Yeah,
like
yeah. Hoodie.
hoodie.
Oh,
on
the hoodie
face.
up under the
I'm
gi.
like,
Yeah.
can I kill this guy? I look at the nerd one. I'm like,
I like to imagine that Seth and I kind of follow that stereotype of like the nerdy guy who's like decent at jiu-jitsu, you know, because like we don't look
Well, no, we're not.
we don't look scary
threatening.
at all, right? Like
but that's the nerd ones. Look, Mike must match.
right, exactly. So I always like, you know, whenever we have like a big strong like bodybuilder guy who comes into the gym and they like see me and Seth and we're like, hi, welcome, let's try some jiu-jitsu today.
It's funny because like often I'm their partner since it's their first day, and that they're always trying to be nice to me. I'm like, no, come on, let's just go.
Yeah.
It's always a fun time.
But these help you guys sell for sure.
Sure.
When they guys come like the big ones.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, like I hated this before. You can do this because you're a big guy, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's good. I have a girl
Oh yeah.
like 100.
I
don't know,
love-
125 pounds, whatever. She's a black belt. A lot of the times when the guys come to try, go with her first.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I love working.
If you beat her, we train. And she killed them.
Yeah.
I love working with people like as many different body types as I possibly can. Like I love
yeah.
it as a teacher. It's just so fun to like
Figure it out.
reposition where I'm thinking teaching wise to help them be most effective with their body because it's not the same as me. So I have to think like I have to take myself out of my own body and put myself in their body and start thinking about how I can coach them best. I love it. It's a lot of fun because
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I teach adults differently than I teach kids. I would teach a big guy different than I would teach a scrawny guy like myself.
Sure.
You know.
But I'm not a fan of the whole stereotype of like little guy jujitsu and big guy jujitsu. Right? It's
Me
just
neither.
it's all
When-
jujitsu,
when-
right?
Yeah.
When I teach beating ball, they just like, fuck, a big guy can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, because people are always going on about how like, oh man, like a big guy can't be flexible, right? Like I can't invert, and it's like, why not?
Just
You know?
practice, man.
Gene Fott is a great example of a big guy that moves fast.
Yeah.
Like I had never seen, you know, when we first met him, I had never seen a big guy move as fast.
His
as he did.
instructor James Foster, he's from Washington, and I think he's ultra heavy, and dude, he inverts.
Oh, yeah.
everything.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when train competition, go that boom, pull guard. I'm like, why? I like.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
it's cool. Why do we do jujitsu?
Some days I want to be only the bully guy, get that take down, smash
Top
everybody.
control,
Yeah,
smash.
You
Okay,
should
I'm
want
like-
to be
on my-
good at all of it.
on New Jersey,
You shouldn't just pick and
the
choose.
fight starts, I put the hand, boom, sit down, no gear.
Yeah, you did.
Even my students like, what happened? I want to play guard today.
What do you think about the people who are like, oh, butt scooting is so stupid, it's ridiculous? Like
They don't
It's not
understand the game.
self-defense.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu has like too many different directions, segments. I think.
Exactly.
You have the competition, you have the self-defense, and you have the MMA. You have a lot of the policy part, like corporation. It's
Law
completely different. Law
enforcement.
enforcement, you know, with the guy who put the competition on the same scenario than MMA or self-defense or whatever. He wanna drama. He wanna talk shit around whatever.
Sometimes the guy can't pass the other guy's guard.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I feel like the people who complain the most about guard pulling are the people who suck at guard passing.
Yeah.
They're the ones that
Or
just
old
get
schools,
frustrated.
a lot of old school guys too.
Yeah, and they just get
Yeah, this
frustrated
guy
because they
pulled
can't
guard
pass
works
the guard, and so
close.
they're like, "No, don't. Guard pulling is stupid. Don't do it." Because like I've seen like countless situations where we'll get a student and their gym they don't believe in guard pulling. Like they don't teach it. They don't allow students to do it.
He'll
And so
be behind in the game.
Yeah, 100%,
He'll be behind
right?
in the game.
it's in our opinion, like we teach certain guard pulling in the beginners class because it's safe, it's efficient, it immediately starts the match, because one of the most boring things for me is seeing two people just doing terrible wrestling or like bad judo, just like grabbing and moving
dangerous
around.
in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Takedowns are
The,
dangerous.
amou-
Way
the,
dangerous.
one of the highest amount of injuries comes from throws.
Yeah, falling body weight.
Not learning how to fall.
I
learning
don't
fall
even let the
properly.
beginners start like live rounds to stand up.
Sure.
It's danger.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, we thankfully had very few injuries, but
But hey,
Happens now. We gotta understand. Can't happen.
Oh, yeah.
it's the
But,
name of the
like,
game.
yeah.
That's
part
For
of the
sure.
game.
What
But
we
like
do.
we gotta figure out that way to minimize it.
yeah.
Maximum we
chance,
can.
yeah.
The chance of the.
like I remember competing lightweight, right? Everybody wants to pull guard. It was
Sure.
like, man,
I go be a good
I'm
guard
go-
pass.
I'm gonna pass the
yeah.
guard,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna jump in your leg before you pull. I
Yeah.
train so much.
Counter.
The guy jump, pow,
Yeah.
Double leg.
grab the leg and get a takedown.
Yeah, yeah.
By
Foot
jumping,
sweep, ankle
know,
pick.
like
I train a lot the foot
the
sweep.
foot
Yep.
touch.
I get two men takedowns like this. The fight started. I know they will go pull guard. Soon we touch one. I'm like, okay.
Foot sweep, 2 points.
Sometimes I just kick. I like a bah,
Many
little
times
kick,
I
and it
jump
works.
into the ankle,
Yeah.
right in the ankle, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you knew it. You're fighting me out. Man, what is going to do?
They will
Pull
pull guard
guard,
first than you.
jump into his like, wow.
I have
Everybody.
other strategies too. If I want to pass the guard, pull together, and get on top with one advantage already.
Yeah.
Man, I'm ahead on point on advantage now. I will fight to pass your guard, but if I don't pass, I still beat you by one advantage.
One advantage. One advantage, baby. Nothing wrong with
Competition is
that.
that, man. Like, and why? Like, old school. All the respect, man, by the way, for old school guys. But
yeah.
when they talk about the competition today, and they're like, this no work on the street or whatever. It's bullshit. Go check the words on 96. One guy take down other, hold the collar, both knees on the ground, and stay there too. This is self-defense. For sure don't. I gotta take you down. I gotta keep you here with my head down.
I think the confusing
Punch in
thing
the
for
face
me,
too, whatever.
Yeah.
It's different. It's like a competition, man. Play with the rules.
the confusing thing for me about the whole self-defense argument is like, you don't see people going to a wrestling school and being like, well, you can't use this in self-defense. You don't go to a boxing gym and say, well, this is not self-defense really. Like, why are we doing the same thing? It's a
Yeah.
sport, right? Like, of course you can
It's tangentially related to
Yeah, you can
self-defense.
use jiu-jitsu to defend yourself, but why are we saying it has to be focused on self-defense? Like,
And the evolution comes
it's
from
different
tournaments,
schools.
right? Because when you think about this, we're talking about we compete. You win. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to figure out your game. It
Yeah.
forced me to find a new technique, find a game, figure new things out. That's how evolution happens. You know, competition is part of evolution of jiu-jitsu, of the sport.
And if you don't follow the evolution, you'll be
You
behind.
don't follow the full evolution, you're behind. You know, and self-defense, it's sport jiu-jitsu because if the guy knows jiu-jitsu, what are you gonna do?
True.
That's true.
You gotta
mean, like
know more
this.
jiu-jitsu. You gotta know more
Honestly,
jiu-jitsu.
like-
But if the guy don't know jiu-jitsu, the most fundamental things you do, you're gonna
Exactly.
start. You're gonna slap, right? Let's think about it. All right, what do we do then? We take them down. We hold them on the ground, and
If the
you
most
just hold. You don't want to hurt the guy.
If you
just
just
hold.
hold is good.
No,
You
you know,
be
if the most basic jiu-jitsu fundamentals are not helping you in that self-defense situation, then you were already in
Yeah.
too much
Do
trouble.
better, like,
yeah,
figure- be
you-
better at fundamentals.
It was such
Yeah.
a bad situation anyway. Then you're kinda screwed.
Fundamentals, it's important. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
sometimes the problem can be when the guys skip fundamentals
Yeah.
and try to jump into like the most advanced techniques.
Sure.
You know, like not getting through the right through the process that whoever your structure is believes that's the fault. You know, maybe the guy jumps to YouTube like, oh, I want to learn beating bullet first day. It's like, no, come on, man.
Yeah, slow
Chill
down.
out. You know, that could
Good
be
luck
the
with
fault.
that.
You know, that's when I think sometimes people complain it's like, oh, the guys don't. No, when you go through the process of learning jiu-jitsu, it combines all the segments. You learn how to protect yourself. You get in better shape. That helps you to if you get in the fight, and then you evolve your jiu-jitsu. You get better at jiu-jitsu if the fight also happens to be with someone that knows jiu-jitsu. And if the guy knows more jiu-jitsu than you, he's gonna destroy you.
Destroy.
Bottom line, you're gonna ask people, no, hey, what belt
You
are
know
you?
jiu-jitsu?
What belt are you?
What-
Yeah.
Blue?
what-
No, I don't fight blue. No. Sorry, man. I only fight the white belts, 3 stripes.
No, yeah, good
I'm
call.
sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
And-
that's the
What's
point.
your weight class?
What? Yeah. No. That's not a.
You too heavy. and I gotta
Yeah.
tell you.
Like of course, also in a self-defense scenario, you're not gonna pull guard and butt scoot in the way that they're
Speak for
trying.
yourself,
Yeah.
You're
Seth.
doing that
I'm
because
gonna go for some heel hooks.
you're playing the sport
It's
of
to win,
jiu-jitsu
yes.
right
You
now.
have the rules.
But if it was self-defense, obviously I'm not going to do exactly what I do when I play
Hey,
jiu-jitsu.
and
It's
definitely,
not-
if the guy know how to beat in ball or heel hooks or whatever, he will know how to do a double leg.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
It's like or like a body lock minimum, block the punch, body lock.
Of course.
the reaction built so much that the reaction of contact with
Timing,
people,
position.
it's just natural, you know.
I think like the actual competitive structure of jiu-jitsu, like the point system, things like that. It kind of started from the perspective of
On the
dominating a fight.
Dominating, yeah, yeah.
That's
More
exactly how it
dominated.
You only score points by progressing.
Progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the more you have, like, more dominating you have, more points you gotta. You know?
Yeah.
But take down
And-
2
and-
points, you pass the guard, you start get close it 3, you mount 4.
And
Yeah.
then from
Take
there,
the
what?
back.
Submission.
And
Or back. All right, back submission.
Mhm.
You cannot regress.
Regress.
Right.
You only can earn a point if the guy escape and get into a position, then you pass the guard. They push you, recover the guard, you pass again, you score a point. But if you if you degress the position, you don't earn a point if you progress again, you know.
By your
So-
own, no. If you
Yes, on
you
your
properly, I'm mounting you. I'm proper. Take my leg. You know.
I'm only going to teach buggy chokes now. From now on, to fundamentals. That's the only thing I'm going to teach now. No.
And one other thing.
That's one thing I don't figure out how to do yet. I'm too big.
Buggy choke,
It's
no.
hard, man. Like,
It's scary on the
get my
knees.
leg.
It's hard on the knees.
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
it's like rubber guard. I don't like.
Yeah.
It scares my
I
knees.
don't like rubber guard too.
No.
I don't have knees for that.
No.
But I always try to figure out to help myself. I have a kid. He's like 17 years old. He's skinny,
That's
tall.
perfect. That's a perfect type of person.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like the
And he's
type of
so
people that do
skinny,
rubber
dog.
guard are always like
Like a
17-year-old
teenage, yeah.
kids.
And he doing good, you know. But I watched some videos. I told him like I can do it, but you can
Let's do it.
try.
Let's figure it
Yes. Yes.
You know.
Let's work with it. And some people have just body types that are more well suited for certain things. You know, like I have weirdly long legs, so I,
It's
triangles,
flexible,
things like
yeah.
that. Yeah. But I mean, and some people just the flexibility part oftentimes plays a role into the types of techniques that they can learn. Like some people just are not going to be able to do certain techniques based on their flexibility, and that's okay, right? We say jiu-jitsu's for everyone, and there's truth to that, but there are certain parts of jiu-jitsu that, if you just have certain difficulties, you might not be able to do it, right?
Yeah.
But you're still able to do in jiu-jitsu.
Of course.
That's right.
There's always going to be something.
There's a
you
way
can
to
do.
modify it and
Exactly.
figure out a way.
Adjust the techniques.
Adjust.
And
At the very least, understand.
Like
your
today,
game.
like on the fundamentals, we're doing like normal bar. The guy start to the fence, take the arm, go back on the triangle. And I get some students like overweight, man. That transition to back on the triangle is so hard. I'm like, we go figure out a way today. Can lock the triangle and finish.
That's one of the big ones. It's like,
got,
oh man, my
some-
legs are too short. I can't do triangles.
I'm
It's
like,
then
you
just
can.
change the angle. Like,
Yeah, it's too hard, man. Lock the legs anyway.
Yeah, just
Hand
cross
on
and
the head.
squeeze.
Cross the arm, hand in the head, and
And that's it,
break
man.
his neck. He gonna tap.
I mean,
We figure it out.
yeah. There's always if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out how to do it. But
Catch what you can.
yeah, I was just thinking about that sort of like mentality of the sport versus the street. It's such a classic debate because a lot of people who come into the academy are looking for self-defense, right? They come in, I want to learn how to defend myself. And of course, we're always like, yeah, great. Like, let us know what your goal is so that way we can work towards that goal. I think it's important to have that context. But at the same time, I feel like competing is the purest form of defending yourself.
Defending.
Yes.
Right? Right. If you want
Putting
to
yourself
compete,
in this scenario.
if you want to learn how to defend yourself, sign up for a competition.
Yeah.
Because you're going to stand across the mat
That's the
from a
adrenaline
stranger,
feeling.
Adrenaline.
from a stranger
Train
who
it.
wants to
train it.
hurt you.
Train
Right?
it. Train it, stranger.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a trained athlete who wants to injure you now.
Yeah.
And you need to defend yourself.
But what happened is you're in a safe
Scenario.
place, right? Where you have the referee to take care of you, to help you to stay safe. So it's like the closest but the safest.
Yeah,
you
Because
know?
there are some martial arts that are all like, yeah, we're like super hardcore, like gouge the eyes,
can't train.
groin, and that's just it's a
They
power
never
it's a
do.
power fantasy,
Yeah.
right?
Have you ever gouged someone's eyes out? Actually, because I don't think you have the guts to do that.
Yeah, they're playing to this power fantasy of being like, yeah, you just grab him in the groin and then pull, and it's like,
It's like,
So that- oh,
is that really what you were gonna do here?
The guy yelled. That's funny. That's funny.
Everybody say,
That-
no, I just kicked the person in the balls. I was like,
Yeah.
that's never gonna work.
yeah,
They're gonna grab you and throw you in the ground, and you know,
you're just gonna make them mad.
Yeah. piss 'em
yes,
off.
You
Yeah.
know, that's gonna just get worse. And like sometimes you think about striking. What is the chance a small female hitting a guy like Max in the face, punch, hurting him?
No,
What is
Zero.
the chance, Max? Just to be like,
like a movie.
but,
Like
you know, think like,
It's like
hey,
Thanos getting hit by Captain
but
America.
think about a trained woman
Yeah.
with someone as Max's size, untrained, that wants to attack that person. What is the chance of that woman choking that guy out?
Yeah.
Easy.
Way
Sure,
higher.
sure.
Yes.
You know, like breaking the arm, way higher. You know, everybody expect a punch. Nobody expect to be choked, to have the arm breaking just by trying to grab some. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like it's the best martial art for self-defense.
For sure.
It's kind of my
You know,
problem
for
with,
smaller people and bigger people.
with
you know,
the martial arts that give black belts to like kids. It
It's so stupid.
and it gives them this false sense of security, right? Where they're like, yeah, my 10-year-old's a black belt. They can fight and defend themselves, and it's like,
No.
if you get just a random kid that's a little bit bigger, they'll just
throw them around.
throw them over their shoulder. Like, no. And you're showing the kid that because you have this black belt, now all of a sudden you're like some like awesome kid who like I can beat up anyone, and they're gonna put themselves in a situation where they're gonna mess with the wrong person.
Not to say there's not good aspects about traditional martial arts.
Of course,
but
we started.
it's great
Seth and I
aspect.
started.
Yeah,
with
Ray and I
traditional
started
martial
out
arts. Yeah,
doing
that was our
traditional martial arts.
that was our beginning.
Sorry, you guys lost so many times. Just kidding.
No, dude, you're so right though. You're so right.
In a
But,
way,
like,
in a way.
better than nothing is doing
Better than
something.
nothing, for
It
sure,
is.
Like
for
It
sure.
think
is
about
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
because what the aspects I like mostly is the discipline,
The
respect.
best, I
you
feel
know,
like
Yeah.
the best,
the
fastest
values.
learning students that we get often are people who have done traditional martial arts before.
Yep.
Their brain is already programmed to understand
Coordination,
choreographing
yeah.
things, understand sequences, and so they really catch on fast.
Listen, they were very respectful. You know,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
all the combination to be
And they have that warrior spirit of like wanting to compete, and wanting to do well, and so I think there's definitely good things to it, but
Oh, yeah.
it can create that false sense of security where you're like
It can,
you think
it can.
you think you're more than you actually are.
But when they build the values of being respectful,
Yeah.
you know, then you take that away, right?
Yeah.
If you get depend on, maybe I don't know much about other martial arts, but if you have a martial school teaching that, oh, you're the big deal, you know, that's the problem.
A big
right?
thing in traditional martial arts is forms, like katas,
Katas,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
it's like you're memorizing things, very small, minute details of like how you're going to block, how you're going to punch, and when people learn something like that first and they come to jiu-jitsu, they're looking for those details, which is good because a lot of people, when they learn an armbar, they just kind of throw the armbar out there. But if they're good at looking at those details and the coach is giving them the right details, it becomes
like a chain.
a good armbar is 200,000% different than a bad armbar.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so when people come in and they're ready to look for those details and they understand, oh, there's a lot that goes into just throwing this punch, like how I twist my wrist, how I how I hold my fingers, and then they come into jiu-jitsu and then they have, okay, well, when I grip, it's better to start from these fingers here. Oh, okay. So but other people
detail oriented.
yeah, other people who have not done something like that,
Just grab.
You explain
Yeah,
them.
whatever.
You explain how to grab or how to roll the gi and get that grip with the 4 fingers, and they watch you do it, and they're like, okay, and they just grab however. And it's important to roll and 4 fingers in, and I think that detail orientation is another good thing.
Yeah.
But I largely any sport background will lend itself
Will
to
help,
jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Any
values of
athleticism.
sport, you know, like going through the challenge, you know,
Yeah.
teamwork. Jiu-jitsu is teamwork, you know.
Sorry, I hate teamwork on
But-
games. Like I play handball on the school too.
Oh yeah.
I hate, man.
I
I
like
change.
all
I
sport.
play like one season,
You're an island.
and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to play these guys. Let me
Never
figure out
again.
another thing, and I
Never
change for
again.
like I don't know how to call it, but like we put it
Shot put.
Shoppo.
Yeah.
Shoppo. So, like me and this Shoppo here, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just to keep on this
So
scholarship.
solo sport, just
solo sport.
Yeah.
Just me and him, and the coach yelled. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's something cool about jiu-jitsu though, because it's a team sport
It's a team
and
sport.
it's just an
Individual.
individual sport. It-
When you go out, you go by yourself, on the mat. But people are behind you, supporting you,
Yeah.
watching,
Yeah.
talking,
and you have
cheering.
you have a team that you
and
train with
trained.
every day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, like I always, but my professor, I think always shared that too. You know, I kind of learned from him. Talk about, man, he earned the medal, but you guys all helped him. So this medal is not only mine, but the whole team pretty much helped him to
that's
earn
true.
it. You know,
Jiu-jitsu is like
you
that.
can't do jiu-jitsu by yourself. You know,
Impossible.
and you need someone to help you to push. if you don't have your teammate, your training partner, which becomes part of sometimes your family, you know, man, you're so close. So I'm with
I spend more time at the gym than in my house.
than in the house, you know.
Sure.
So it's kind of like that point, you know, jiu-jitsu, like you get both at the same time. You get so
We
many
really push that
benefits.
with our kids as well, like, and especially in our competition team, understanding that it's a solo sport, but it's a team effort that leads to the results, right? We work together to build each other up. We work together to get the results that we want, right? So a lot of times this is something that, you know, parents are looking for. They're looking for that team that can help build their child up. And I think jiu-jitsu does really well. I mean, in general, jiu-jitsu helps with a lot of things for kids, like problem-solving skills. It works on, staying calm under pressure. And so I think when it comes to competing, especially for kids, just having that team behind your back, right? Like if you lose a match, you guys know like how demoralizing it can be for the kids. They start crying, they get upset. But if you have some team members over here, they're going to rush to your side. They're going to cheer you up. They're going to get you like motivated and ready to go to the next one. And I think that's just such a huge thing for the kids, especially.
That's true. I believe that too. Yeah, guys, man, thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you, guys. Hey, this is the fifth. Did I say right?
50th?
50th.
Yeah.
The big 5
Wow.
That's his hard
What
one.
is it?
50th.
Is that the golden anniversary?
That's the 5-0.
No, yeah.
Fifth podcast.
Yeah, man.
It's not been too long.
We look forward to coming back.
You come
So
back.
guys-
This season. You guys have the special of the special mug, because you have the first mug.
The
This is the
first
second
mug.
for you guys. The second,
Yeah, I
right?
like this one.
Started
This is a nice
collection.
one.
You have the mug that I think you guys are the only ones that
They have the
have
original.
the original
Yeah.
one, because that one we like with
Lights.
Max. Like, hey, we're like this. Cool, man. Let's do a podcast. I was like, all right, when? Tomorrow. What do we have?
These guys delivered
We have a camera.
The mugs on my house at 6 a.m. on that day.
That
Really?
same day.
On the
Wow.
same day.
Oh, wow.
We like at night figure out. They call here. Like, yeah, man, I need 4
We need
mugs.
something special,
Yeah, I need
for the
4 mugs
guests.
for tomorrow. Blah blah blah. And we are friends. Like, fuck, Max, that's like, okay, I deliver it to
notice.
you. Yeah, and that's I told him like that's for tomorrow morning,
Oh,
like
man.
8 a.m. I need that.
We're honored to
And,
have some
and
rare mugs.
He make like so quick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
this
we're-
one we plan a little bit better. We get a
Graphic
graphic
No, it looks really
design.
Yeah, it
More-
looks cool. I like the wraparound.
Yeah,
Hmm.
It definitely
more
is a little fresh.
designs.
we have this is an exclusive announcement for if we have any of our students listening and or watching. We have a new gi that we're going to be releasing soon,
cool.
so we're very excited about that. We just did a new line of no gi stuff a couple weeks ago, but we're going to be dropping a new gi here soon. It's going to be in a couple of cool colors,
Nice.
so be on the lookout for that.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah,
We'll have the
keep it
mock-ups.
coming. I see Max all the times with your shirts.
I
I wear.
love-
I,
yeah.
I was
Dude,
in
that's
a
so cool. Thank
New
you so
York
much
with
for
your-
wearing
hey,
that.
I was in
shirt.
New York with your shirt.
Thank you
That
so
was,
much. We
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate
Really
that.
nice quality. I like
Good
the
quality, yeah.
details.
Thank you.
Really cool
Thank you.
design.
And I got the inspiration on the material. I told the hand. I'm
Yeah,
like,
with the
"Man,
actual blank.
That's my shirt. Is the same.
Is that the
blank.
same one?
Same
Nice,
blank,
nice. Yeah, the
I like
comfort
the
colors.
size, comfort colors.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. No, I
It's like-
really good quality because I tried like 10, 15 different T-shirts just to see.
Lots of different samples.
I got a package of like just so many just to see which one I like the most because I'm really picky when it comes to shirts. And yeah, this is the.
And I really like the price too. It's not crazy.
Absolutely.
You know, it still can make it profitable on retail. You know,
Yeah.
it's good. I like.
So yeah, I appreciate
Now,
you guys.
now I
repping.
just wear culture and brave.
Love it.
And couple days PBJJF. It's
Yeah.
like culture brave. My closest job on this.
Represent, man.
Love it.
Well, yeah.
And Spectrum.
The spec, yeah, I wear spec too.
Hey,
Yeah.
get those
I
flowers.
always spec. I got one. Then I go. I've been in New York with that shirt too.
Yeah. Well, we're excited for the 30th. Right, we're gonna have
Oh,
our
that's
team
true.
Yep,
Cool.
we'll be
team
there.
coming out for that.
We'll be there.
To win, you guys coming to win the team title?
Always.
You guys close on the.
Yeah,
rank,
he was.
you know?
JP was showing us
Just,
before the
ranking.
podcast.
Thing like
Yeah, we're in second
and
place.
third. Yeah,
That's
okay.
awesome, man.
Good.
There's 4 opportunities, right? I think you guys second place kids no gi.
Cool.
4th place kids gi.
That's correct.
I didn't look at the adults.
Yeah, but
adults.
kids is like so close. Like
Mm.
sometimes like
It is.
3 or 4
Few
points.
points, yeah.
That's
on
awesome, man.
difference. Yeah.
We're honored to be able to come in.
That's
a tough
That's
competition.
pretty cool.
And then again, we have our Grapple for Life Invitational this weekend.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you
Good
guys
luck
are,
for the guys who competed too.
Thank you.
And congrats on the on the case, you know.
thank you, brother.
If
Appreciate
they want to
it.
come and watch, if you want to tell everyone, if they
Yeah.
want to come watch it, support the organization.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's going
it's-
to be a live stream.
Yeah.
You can still buy tickets. I can tell you the website. It is. Let me go ahead to the link in my bio. On
While he's doing that,
YouTube.
it is Grapple for Life, the number 4.
Number 4.
It's a charity. All proceeds go towards the AFSP.
If you go to grappleforlife.org, that's where you can purchase tickets. And if you purchase tickets, if you know someone who's competing, put their name in the comments.
Yes.
Because the athletes will get a little bit of kickback from that. So the athletes will get a little bit of incentive. There's going to be like a submission of the night bonus. There's going to be
That's cool.
a little trophy for like the best submission and stuff like that. And so shout out
Nice,
to
that's awesome.
to Professor Gene Fott
Shout
for
out,
setting
shout
this
out,
up.
man.
That's awesome. But they can they donate as well?
Yeah, they can donate on
It's
the
on the website.
website.
probably.
That's
They have
at
something,
any time. I believe.
Absolutely.
There's a donation link on the website.
Donate, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
great cause. So
It goes.
That's
excited.
the way. Please, guys, go and donate to
Grapple.
Grapple
Life.
for Life.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And guys, thank you so much for being here
Musa.
today.
Thank you
for
Ray,
having us.
Seth, really appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brother.
This is
Lot of
the
fun.
second.
There's a second.
You gotta collect the
second.
mugs. You gotta collect the mugs.
Yeah, you better have a different one when we come.
They
here.
already made.
So-
Yeah, and they already got them out of the
Coming
way.
soon. Different.
Different.
Sweet.
Musa,
Thank
good
you guys
job,
so much.
Thank you. Brave Kimonos.
Thank you, Brave Kimonos, for all the support. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Brave Kimonos, Santos Law Firm, the High Profile Immigration Law Service. You're gonna know a lot about
Only the
them.
best.
If needed, they're the best, the only and the best ones.
No, the best, the best.
The best and the only. Man, if you need somebody, that's the one to go. All right, Santos Law Firm and Perkins Dental
Parker's
Care.
Dental Care.
The dental
Protect
office
your
for
teeth.
you and for your family at any time in Baltimore
Nice.
area. So if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, Dr. James Perkins is almost a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Hey.
Musa.
He's a black belt in dentist.
If
He's a black belt.
He's a
11
second
dentist.
degree,
If you
actually.
renew the contract,
Maybe
the
coral
purple
belt.
belt
He's on
come
GP
fast.
coral belt. But
If you renew the contract, the purple belt come
Purple
first.
But thank you, Perkins Dental Care. Thank you for supporting the PBJJF organization and all of our sponsors. If you guys want to be a sponsor at PBJJF organization, podcast, we have different packages. You guys can contact professionaljujitsu@gmail.com and our team will get back to you. And place your logo here, man. Look at this.
Boom.
Your logo.
Pretty sweet.
And grow your business with PBJJF.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. I always forget this. What else? We always have. Don't forget to come to Baltimore Summer Open.
Tomorrow is the last
Tomorrow's
day
the
to
last
sign
day.
up. Tournaments will be awesome. New mats. Big, large mats too. That's
Yeah.
important too. We upgrade the size. Will be.
I sold half of my hand.
Oh,
Como que fala hand?
Your kidney?
Kidney.
Kidney.
Max got half of his.
And now we
Actually,
gotta-
one,
It was
right?
worth
He got
it. It was
I got
worth it.
one. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, now we got to do it.
Put them
Let's
together, you
get
get
it.
one.
You guys are dedicated. I love that.
We are, man.
We pay the price.
Hey.
But
What's up? See you
Thank you
everybody
guys so much.
next one.
I'll
Bye
see
bye.
you soon. Ooh. If they want to hold on.
Don't leave yet.
Got more.
Você lembra dessa, né? para. If they want to come and train with you guys, how they find you?
We are Spectrum Jiu-Jitsu. We're located in Kearneysville, West Virginia. We're about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from the DMV area, the DC metro area. So if you guys want to come out, we have a free open mat every Sunday, 10 to 12. We have a lot of different people from different academies across the area who come and join us. But if you ever find yourself in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, please stop by. Please do.
Awesome.
Please do.
Go
We'd
to
love to have you.
Spectrum Jiu-Jitsu and train with the best
Hey.
in the area.
That's right.
What area? Panhandle,
Eastern Panhandle,
Eastern Panhandle of
West Virginia.
It's the part of
West
it's the part of West Virginia that's like right next to the DMV, basically.
Nice. That's awesome, guys. And it's close to Winchester, right? Where the
It is.
Panhandle
Yeah, it's about like 35, 40 minutes.
35.
About 30
It's
minutes.
2 hours from here, right? From Winchester.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of at least when I drive there. And I'll see you guys in Winchester as well.
Yeah.
Hope to see the team.
Miller's Brothers.
Yes,
Miller's
sir.
Brothers.
That's us.
Miller's Brothers. That's the branding. You should get it. That's a hey. You should make a shirt. Miller's Brothers.
Yeah,
That-
I like the
that's
idea.
a good idea.
That's cool.
I'm,
Branding.
I'm always coming up with more shirt ideas, so
Who's the designer?
I do that stuff.
Who picks the collection? You design and you pick.
Yeah, I do the. Yeah, I made this.
We
though.
kind of he made that one.
That's
I
cool.
like this one too. That's nice.
Yeah, that breaking guard.
Breaking guard. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you
Ursa.
next time. Ooh.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Thank you guys. Really
Thank
cool.
you.
Really cool.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much.
Hey, we were